Hello, everybody. Welcome, Dom. We're doing a silly little game today. It's called Guilty as Sock. We've got three other folks here. We're gonna be doing some court cases. Oh wait, hold on. I don't even have my. Oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna do VTuber the stream. Probably. Oh no, don't tell me it's lagging. Are we fine, everyone? I guess you can't tell because nothing's happening. I'm probably not gonna do VTuber the stream because it would like block stuff. And I'm playing a character. We're playing a character this time.
This is the RP stream.
This is the RP stream. Let me get the game open. Hopefully stuff doesn't lag. I'll have to see.
I know how to get a good picture for this.
I'm hoping stuff isn't lagging because I don't want to cancel this dang stream. Oh, that's
you
not
could lower
right.
the graphics.
I mean to swap to that.
This isn't exactly a graphics heavy game, so.
I did lower. I went to like medium. I accidentally turned camera on. So then we got a little camera action there. Why are we still skipping frames?
Camera action.
So that's
There might have been.
that's
Is it
film
working?
Henry.
Holy latency!
Alright.
Why is it still on?
Henry,
the
muting the game.
Why is it fucking unmute me every time?
Oh,
I don't know. Just lower your volume
Yeah,
to the lowest.
I got it now. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's because I closed and reopened it. I guess it's.
I actually went to
Excuse
camera. Hello, chat. We're hello. It doesn't look
Where's
like
this
it's lagging.
Orion guy at?
So that's a good
What?
sign.
Where's this Orion guy at?
What do you mean? Where's this guy at? Do you guys want me to ready up?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
No? Hold on, let me tell it.
Oh, you just appeared.
I've just
You're
been
not
getting
ready?
images, so
I've also
sorry.
been doing that.
All right, get that
I
ready.
want one more.
How are we doing today, chat? Member, how are we doing today, member?
Drop a like on the video if you're having a bad day, and if you're having a good day, drop a like on the video.
And drop a like on the video if you got the notification while you were gooning and now you're mad at me because you have to watch this instead of gooning.
Dude, I was literally doing that and I'm so pissed off, man.
Okay,
The latency is
I'm
I
ready.
got my
crazy.
images.
So that's
Did you change the parts?
we're on the wild deck. Wild deck.
'Cause on the top left it shows default cards.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
you have to
it's-
select them.
No, I can't. Clicking on it doesn't change
You
anything.
can't.
Really?
I'm assuming it's gonna be for everyone. And
Yeah,
just
I get.
you can
Let's
see what's at the bottom.
test it out real quick.
Okay.
All right,
Hopefully.
let's
That'll
get
really suck if it
in.
doesn't.
All right, let me make a poll.
Everybody,
I mean, I guess you
I'm
guys
gonna go
can
pull for
see.
this round. It's like,
I guess we should wait too until everything's set up.
yeah.
Also, it doesn't appear I can make polls on there. Huh. Hello,
I
guys.
see any shenanigans in here.
Shut up! Ow! What the hell?
Why
Your
did the
Honor,
picture not
I
work?
got hit.
Wait, why is the sensitivity so low now? I can like not move my mouse at all.
Turn it up. I didn't do it.
I watched you throw it. Fucking mean you didn't do it.
I got the Switch 2 for free. That's crazy.
I got the Switch 2 for $3.
How? You know what? You deserve to die for that.
This is getting great so far. So right now we're waiting for the defendant to be chosen and the crime to be chosen. Just for the people in the chat.
Why is the image just white? Oh my god.
Hey, AJ.
No,
Okay.
that was just rude. Hello, Fallen Ultra. Welcome to stream chat. We've already got some high class jurors I can see. I didn't do it.
I watched you throw it at me.
What? God damn, the stream latency is crazy. Holy, it's so far behind. I don't know why it's doing that.
Where is it?
It's like it's at where I flipped you off right now.
Oh,
Hopefully
wait.
that's not too big of a problem.
I thought I like just hit you.
Don't do it. I didn't do nothing.
Him? Alright.
It's fun. I was being quiet because I'm so respectful of the judge.
Oh man, it's really far behind.
I know. I don't know if I changed the latency at all last. I don't think I did. I think it's just something
Maybe
with the
that
lag
they're, like-
earlier.
How far behind
Alright.
is it?
It's pretty far behind. Maybe, let me try reopening the stream and seeing if it's just me or like. Oh, interesting.
No, it's me as well. It's really far behind.
Interesting.
Alright.
All right.
All guys. All right. So case 15 E1520 E621.
I don't think, dude, judges say shit like that. Like, I don't know. Hey!
The prosecutor, make your claim.
Yes, Your Honor. I am here today to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that toilet stall doors are bad and useless as doors, and they should not be used as doors. We should just have normal full-size doors.
Ooh.
Your Honor and the people of the jury, it's clear that this door here is doing its job as a door. This door stays closed, it locks, and it keeps prying eyes away. I don't see any other reason it shouldn't be considered a door. Thank you, Your Honor. Stop hitting me with shit.
If either of you would like to present some evidence for your cases.
What's your evidence like, Orion? Do you got the...
It's unique.
Okay, alright. Wait, what are the... Shit.
Mm.
You want to call for your witness?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, look at this paper airplane.
That's kind of awesome.
I don't know.
God,
That went high. That went crazy high.
I don't like that it doesn't let you hit the jury with paper airplanes. Why not?
You make,
No,
you
yeah.
make a first defense.
Okay, I would like to call up my witness, Your Honor.
Oh,
Hello, Mr. Policeman.
yeah, I'm a police officer.
Thank you for coming out here for this time.
I mean,
I noticed, I take it that you have many, public restrooms around your office, yes? The police station, many public restrooms.
I mean, we have one, but yeah, it's a lot of stalls. It's like
Would
20
you-
stalls.
Would you say that when you do your
Well,
business, the door does its due diligence?
Yeah, I would say. I've never seen a door like I'll open. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can't see me in the stall.
Right.
I would say it does its job very well.
Thank you. No
In
further...
fact, I've tried to break into the stall several times and they've never opened.
Fuck. Okay,
Interesting. We'll have to talk about that later.
no further questions, Your Honor. The
Prosecution.
fuck?
Thank you.
The fuck? I didn't realize I got a pervert out here.
It's so bad, guys.
Why'd you hit
Mr.
him?
Policeman,
Yeah.
you don't see any problem with the large gaps anywhere on these so-called doors?
Well, they cover everything they need to cover. You know, it's even if you can see the shoes or something, it's not like that really matters.
But it's just weird. What purpose? What purpose could you think of for gaps that large to be there? I don't see how you could feel
Save
safe.
money,
What?
cheaper.
Griffin, you have access to making polls, right?
No. Oh, I do.
Do you want to make a
But I'm-
poll since you're the
I think we
judge?
should do that next
You wanna-
next time
okay.
when they know how to do it.
Yeah, okay, we can do that next time. Sorry, I resign, Your
Well-
Honor.
Your Honor, if I could present some evidence, please.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie.
As the policeman said before, he said that he's tried to break down the doors, and it didn't work. Yes?
Ooh.
He
Now,
did say that.
We have here the hammer that he used to try and break down the doors, okay? His fingerprints were on it,
Oh shit.
and it's clearly a very defective hammer. It's an inflatable hammer.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Trying at all. How could an inflatable hammer break down a door?
Damn it.
He wasn't. The time he saw this thing he brought up, it's completely ineffective.
Fuck. I can't wait.
It proves no validity
Your
to
Honor,
the strength of these doors.
Objection! Allow me to present some evidence, Your Honor.
Hold up.
What do you think?
If you would take a look at the court record, you would find these bullet casings at the scene of the bathroom, meaning that this policeman here used his issued gun to shoot at the door, and it still did not come off its hinges. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may. Those bullets weren't shot from a gun. They were shot from a bow. This man's bow, okay?
Fuck, I guess
Okay.
the evidence says no arrow, but it could have had bullets. Oh, fuck, I didn't think about that.
These bullets had no strength.
Interesting, interesting.
They couldn't have possibly done any damage.
Oh, Your Honor, I call objection to that. Please let me present something. I would like to bring attention to the court that this evidence here might not be so reliable. Could we please have a check on what he just presented there? I'm not sure that's some valid evidence.
Bailiff?
We don't have a bailiff,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
The bailiff died. Can you just
Yeah.
can you just be honest?
About that
Is it really or not?
Well, I kind of found it in like
Oh shit!
like,
So if you look at tab, I cross that out.
Yeah, you're done
yeah,
for, buddy. I resign, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor. Your Honor, could I please bring in my witness?
I don't see why not.
Hello
Holy
there, Gardner.
crap!
You seem to frequent public restrooms as you go and garden at many places, correct?
Many public parks have a restroom of some kind.
Yeah.
Yes,
Could
sir,
you tell them,
interesting.
please, about your experiences with bathroom stalls in these doors?
Oh, well, I found that they really don't offer enough privacy. There's a humongous gap, not just at the top and the bottom, but the sides too. You could fit a whole person into one of those doors. You see it all the time. They're all the same.
You could, and Your Honor, if I may, please present evidence.
Oh, God damn it, let me type.
Angry
We have
judge.
here my witness's diary, and they have stated that many years ago, someone did try. It was crawling under one of the door that they were the stall door that they were in. They had to kick them away. Like, it's a horrendous thing that gaps would be this big. That things would come to that.
Yes, yes.
Your Honor, I would like to make a claim by providing some evidence. Now, prosecution, have you checked the local news recently? Any time?
I have not.
Well, if you would know that there is a known thief in the area with these public restrooms here. Have you ever wondered or even thought that maybe those large gaps are because a thief stole a part of the door? You ever think about that? Think on that. Take some time to think on that.
Ah,
Defense, if I may, present evidence, Your Honor. This thief is the defendant himself. He has
What the
a split
fuck?
personality.
Why did you
He's
tell
been
me?
thief this whole time. So you just proved that
God
he is
damn it.
removing himself and making himself more inefficient
Oh,
as a door.
Damn it! I did just.
Your Honor, this is just this defense is blasphemy. I mean, like, come on.
Wait, no. Okay.
blasphemy! It's an affront to God.
No objections, Your Honor. Oh, fuck. God damn it! That was
Well,
a
if-
crazy play. That was a crazy play.
Well, I feel like with all this evidence, it's a simple solution. It's a simple
Damn it.
jury. Guilty.
Guilty as sock. God damn it, that was a crazy play.
Your Honor.
Pulling out the split personality. I didn't realize I made the cards like match up that well. God damn.
That was crazy. Yeah, the thief, the split personality.
Alright, you wanna move like right this time?
Yeah. Oh,
Right. That's moving
That's
left.
left. That is left.
That's right.
AJ.
If I was
From the
good,
top.
I would be the same.
Oh no, that is left. You're right.
No matter from the bottom or the top, it's right. It's left. From the bottom to the
Just-
top.
Go in defense, you dumbass. Alright, let's do
Okay.
this. Someone's gonna have to put a
What if
pull
we don't
up for
have a
me.
prosecutor or a defense, and instead we have a journalist and a bailiff?
Well, you actually
You
can't
can't.
do that.
Sad.
But
You have to have the main thing. I can't set up a poll on my phone, so when we get the defendant, can someone set up a poll for me?
Yeah.
We need the
Of course,
jury
of
to help
course.
us. Come on, AJ, step it up. Don't oh, didn't you play the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, it was
That's a
the
very different game.
evidence was
How
working
do I
against
make a
me.
poll?
Yeah, it's like it should be like next to the emoji button. I think. I don't know.
Doesn't look like it can make a poll.
I thought I modded you. I know Orion can make a poll, I think. I might just have to open my Firefox. Yeah, I can just make a poll real quick and then close Firefox. That was an intense case, jury. That was a
Doesn't
real.
look like it can make a poll.
Whoops.
What does the jury think of the case?
Jury just made fun of me, so. Who's
I
hitting
would
me?
too. I'm sending. Aren't you reading these?
Oh no, I was trying to make a poll. Whoops. Misclick.
Here,
What
read this
happens?
one.
What happens if I make my verdict before the defense, or before the defendant is even chosen?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Your Honor. Ow!
That was not me.
That was literally you. I literally saw you do that.
That was literally look over there.
You're gonna be super hit right now.
Dude, without
It's
witnesses,
just the same thing no matter how
I
hard
don't
you
know.
hit me. I don't know
what
about
I
this
would have been
longer.
able to do with that evidence, like genuinely.
Yeah. Witnesses just makes this game a whole lot better. I think having
Hey, I
multiple
wasn't
people
even
be
gonna throw it at
witnesses
you.
is. Oh, interesting.
I
Alright.
feel like of the things you could have accused him of, this is like the most mild.
Poll. Polls are other cases.
Alright, hold on.
Uh,
Hold on. Give me a second, I'm making a poll. Alright. All rise for the court. We are here for the case of Jeremy Albertson, accused of the crime of forcing Twitch chat to watch him play stupid games. Prosecution, if you would like to make your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. Jeremy Albertson, also known online as Jeremy985, has been voicing his Twitch chat since I think like what 2010, 2011 maybe possibly earlier, maybe all the way back in 2011 I would say it's the right year. Hey, he has been forcing his Twitch chat to watch him play stupid games. Games that have no entertainment value. Absolutely. Stop it! Have no entertainment value and just waste time.
Interesting.
Oh.
It depends. Would you like to give
Mr. Your
opening-
Honor, this is simply not true. People tune into Jeremy Albertson's streams voluntarily, and they're not forced to watch them in any way, and they wouldn't choose to watch them if they weren't entertaining.
Interesting.
If they were stupid games, they would not watch the streams.
Interesting. Yes, very, very interesting. Might I add, we've barely even started, and the jury has decided definitively that he is guilty. But we will still go ahead with this court proceedings.
Always.
Prosecution, would you like to pull out a witness?
I would, Your Honor.
All right, let's get your witness up to the stand.
This is a dog. This is
Woof.
Is that Otto?
this is Otto.
Oh,
This is
shit.
This is Mr. Albertson's dog.
Oh, shit, I don't know we had
He
a famous
forces
dog. here.
him to like stay there and watch him play these
No.
stupid games,
It's
like
crazy.
Just Chatting or freaking
Just
Retro,
Chatting.
whatever Retro is. Monster
Just-
Rancher
just
2. Who
that.
wants to watch him play these games?
Interesting.
He made him watch him play World of Warcraft.
Bark.
World of Warcraft, Your Honor?
Interesting. Yes, I do see. That is a very boring game.
Woof.
Defense, do you have anything to say?
I would like to present a piece of evidence.
Yes, go right ahead.
An Xbox 360 controller from a World of Warcraft player. If World of Warcraft was a boring and stupid game like the prosecution says, the controller would not be so dirty. It would be completely clean. This shows that someone has been playing World of Warcraft a lot. Clearly, this is not a stupid game. And thus Jeremy Albertson would not be forcing his chat to watch him play stupid games.
Interesting.
Objection, Your Honor. I have a piece of evidence.
Yes.
This
Oh,
defense is
it's-
Valorant.
Is that true, defense?
No.
Woof.
Are you accusing Jeremy Albertson of playing Valorant?
I am accusing the defense attorney of playing
Oh.
Valorant.
The defense attorney
How can-
himself is a
have
Valorant
an-
player.
How can he be trusted on the goodness of games
These
if
are
he's a
interesting
Valorant
terms.
player?
Interesting terms. Okay. What does the defense have to say about this?
This is the box where you found my copy of Valorant.
Oh
It's
shit.
labeled not mine. That was for my friend. Not me. I would never play a game like Valorant.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
and this is completely unrelated to the case.
Uh,
It was honestly disgusting that you would bring it up.
Your Honor,
Oh.
I would like to show something real quick.
Do you have anything to say?
I'm an attorney, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Overruled. I will say that
Oh.
the Valorant claim is denied. There is no evidence supporting this, and has been disproven by the defense.
But Your Honor, I have an SD card
Interesting.
found
That's-
in both the defendant's and the defense attorney's computer. I believe they've been working together to keep Jermix out of prison when he should deserve time behind bars.
Interesting. Do you have anything to say about this defense?
Yes, I do. Now, I would like to present one more piece of evidence.
Oh, yes. Go right ahead.
Well,
This item was found as part of an illegal search, which means it cannot be, it cannot be
Interesting.
used
yeah, I was
before.
not aware of that, but that is true. I guess.
Very well.
My bad.
You must do better, prosecutor. You can't have this fake evidence in my court.
Woof.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No. Do we have any more claims for this discussion, or should we move on to our next witness?
Okay.
Ooh, this is getting spicy.
Yes, I would like to call up my witness.
Alright. We'll move on to the next witness. This is the stressed intern.
This is Jeremy Albertson's stressed intern, who knows a lot about the planning that goes into German streams. Mr. Intern, even though Jeremy is an awful boss and stresses you out all the time, would you say that he forces people to watch his streams?
No, not at all. He advertises it really well. He gets people excited. And I mean, have
Yeah,
you seen
yeah.
the Dollhouse stream?
Yeah.
I worked so hard on that set. I made the whole set, you know? I'm a paid intern, by the way. So you shouldn't be worried about that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay? I tuned in eagerly to watch. Even.
Interesting.
His streams
Interesting.
are amazing.
I
Your
am.
Honor,
An
I would like
honest fan
to.
of German 995.
I would like to show a piece of evidence.
Go right ahead.
This is the German. This is Germa's diary, and if we read around page like day 80, it shows that Germa's been stealing checks, stealing money out of this intern's checks. He's not getting his
Ooh.
full pay.
Yes.
He has. You're supposed to be paid $12 an hour. He's only been paying you $9.
Interesting. These are very harsh claims. Can the defense dispute them?
Yes, I would like to present a piece of evidence.
Go right ahead.
A love letter found in the prosecutor's house written to Jeremy Albertson. Could the reason that he is accusing him of these heinous crimes be because he didn't reciprocate his feelings? I feel like there's some bias going on here.
Gasp! This is an outrageous. Wow, this is this is a crazy turn of events. Is that true?
It may be, Your Honor.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I would never let something like that get in the way of justice.
Ooh.
You see, Your Honor?
What made you change your mind?
The defendant's search history. Need I say more?
I think you do, actually. I think you need to.
Dude, like, look at some of the shit on here, man.
Interesting. What do you have to say about this defense?
Well, this is irrelevant to the case. None of this is about Jeremy Albertson. There's no instances of Jeremy Albertson porn in this search history.
Interesting. Well, I believe that brings our case to a close, as no one can present any more evidence. This,
I got more.
you want to present something?
I mean, nah, I'm fine.
Okay. This does bring our case to a close. Would any of you like to bring closing statements to the jury?
I would, Your Honor. Men, women, gentlemen of the court, of the jury, the defense today has been trying to distract you with these hearsay arguments and nonsense claims that would somehow point in the direction that Gemma maybe doesn't force his viewers to watch him play stupid games, but in all actuality, he really does.
Yes, and would the defense like to make their closing statement?
Yes. If I can present one last piece of evidence also.
Yeah, go ahead.
I may note the prosecutor smells really bad. Unrelated.
Interesting. But is
This
that
is
your...
clearly a biased person in this case. And there's no evidence pointing Jeremy Albertson to the scene of the crime. Even his intern, who, you know, is stressed out and has a hard job, he still loves his boss, Jeremy Albertson, despite that.
Interesting, yes.
I do.
Well, the jury has not been able to come to a clear decision, so I will make my verdict. Given the evidence presented, I, the judge, deem Jeremy Albertson not guilty.
Yay!
That-
Lord.
I like these cards. These cards are fun.
You did that, and right after you did that, somebody voted guilty.
Oh, well, I think that was Finley. Finley hopped in like right after.
It's so far behind.
I know.
Well, okay,
GG's everyone. Okay, I'm prosecutor now, I believe.
I'm the
I'm
witness.
defense. And then you'll be
And
the
now we have
judge.
to wait for Henry.
He's
So how are we
paying his
doing,
back.
chat? Hello, Finley. Sorry for stream delay. Yeah, someone did vote
So
guilty
annoying.
immediately after. Interesting. Jeremiah was decided as guilty, even though I said not guilty. Really, because of the delay.
We
I
used the jury
wanna
to
try
persuade.
out. I wish we had one more person at least have this game, so I want to try out journalist and bailiff.
I know, the journalist seems fun with the breaking news.
You gotta
Big
make shit up. It's
drawing.
awesome.
I know.
Drawing is cool.
True.
I wish this game worked with controller. So, well, I guess there's Steam input. But though I don't know
I
if
guess,
Finley's
yeah.
available.
Yeah, that too. I don't have money to buy him a game, so
I do,
I'm
but
not
I,
going to.
Should we
Look, I'm
change,
a fancy pants witch.
should we what?
change the court?
Oh yeah, we
I
can do
believe
the
so.
castle. Yeah.
Trying to think, who else could we get? We got Ash.
Ash is in New York.
Wow.
This is so rigged. Okay, hold on. Before we make those claims, do note there is a huge stream delay. That is not my fault. I guess I could restart stream real quick, though I don't know if that would I don't know if that would be annoying.
It's clearly your fault.
Let me in as a jury. You can join if you have the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're on my friends list, so. Yeah, I don't know. If the delay is too annoying, please let me know and I'll probably restart stream real quick.
I can't wait to see who the defendant's gonna be.
What's Henry doing? Oh yeah, wait, I need to shoot. I need to come up with a defendant.
Yeah. I don't know why one of my images just isn't working.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
My Discord is broken. 1 second.
Okay. Oh wait, he can't
can't
hear
even,
us. I don't think.
I'm gonna go to task. I can hear you guys for some reason, but I like.
Well, you're
I think
muted
for
on
some reason.
Discord.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
the stream is
I
a
gotta...
disaster.
This stream is so good, everyone. We're
No.
having so much fun. Okay, I have a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm touched. Yeah.
Hello, Henry.
Let's go. Let's everybody go.
Cheerleaders reference. Let's everybody go. Hey.
Alright. Are we ready? So
I
is
think
everyone ready?
Griffin.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Okay, let me make. I already have an idea, so this shouldn't take long.
Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Guilty.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Okay, that's pretty serious. God damn.
Oh shit.
Hello, Your Highness. Good evening, or good morning,
What's
or
up,
good
Your
afternoon.
Highness?
Good morning. Don't get that wrong again, or I'll throw paper at you.
My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna start the trial?
Oh shit, what do I say? I don't know. What the fuck?
You're
been the judge
you're
before.
the
Do you guys want to
judge.
make your opening statements?
Yes, I would like to make
Prosecutor, you
my.
can start.
All right. People of the jury, we have the accused here, Bomberman, who has been accused of domestic terrorism. As we know, Bomberman is very familiar with bombs, and he does know how to place them and how to detonate them. He is clearly the one who has done this crime, and there could be no other than the Bomberman. I rest my case. Get
Okay,
all this
okay.
shit off my desk! You keep cluttering my desk with these fucking paper airplanes.
Attorney, what do you have to say about that? Don't throw things at each other.
Your Highness, this is a blasphemous argument, okay? heresy arguments.
So
Okay.
blasphemous.
Okay.
I don't think
There's
you're
no
using
real-
that word right, but whatever.
There's no validity to these claims. Okay. I can prove beyond a shadow of a
Oh,
doubt
wait,
that
let me just-
Bomberman does not engage in domestic terrorism. He is just, in fact, a demolitionist.
Demolitionist. Okay. That's an honorable position of work. Line of work.
Yes. I think the prosecutor should wake up and bring in his witness.
Sorry.
Yeah, prosecutor, I'm gonna have to hit you with the hammer. for
No,
sure.
okay, okay. I would like to call my witness to the stand, male woman.
Hello.
Good evening, Miss Male Woman. From my understanding, you were around the scene of the crime when it happened, yes?
Yeah, it was scary.
Now, there was a building that went down, big explosion, and from what I know, you saw a man dressed in all white with a pink body leaving the scene. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was roughly 5:20, 5:20 a.m. Is that the right time? Hold on, let me. 5:20 a.m. Yeah, morning had just started. I was on my morning commute, and I saw the building go down in the distance. It was quite scary to see.
Mm-hmm, yes. And you saw the assailant?
I did see. It wasn't just him. It was multiple people.
But you
all in
do
the same
recognize...
outfit.
Multiple
Yes.
people.
I did see him specifically as well. Yes.
Okay, thank you, witness. No further questions.
Your Honor, if I may,
Would you like to call your witness?
I would like to present evidence.
Would you like to present evidence? You may.
I have documents here that prove that this witness is completely unreliable. Okay. The prosecutor
Oh.
and their witness have been conspiring against Bomberman this whole time to get him arrested.
Uh,
I cannot
It says
believe
here
these
that the
claims.
witness is close friends with the defendant.
I
that's
should update that card
That's a
to...
strange description.
No, I will say he should, that should count. I should update that card to not say that.
Okay.
These, this is true. Yeah,
It's true that you're
Well, they could say
Well,
that. That
okay.
would work in other cases.
we're not conspiring, but me and this male woman here do know each other. But that has nothing to do with the fact that she did witness this crime and her testimony is 100% true, and I can prove that.
it's true.
I can prove that with a piece of evidence.
You may.
These here
Interesting.
were wire cutters. Wire cutters that were used by this here witness to try and defuse the bomb before everything went down. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So
Why did you not mention that in the original testimony?
if
Your
I
Honor.
wait, I'm not finished. If I were conspiring with this here witness to frame this man, why would she be attempting to solve the problem? To eliminate the crime? I give you that question, defense.
Okay. Attorney, what do you say to that?
Your Honor, could I please present
He
evidence?
definitely has fingerprints.
Your Honor,
I feel like some of the evidence is too good.
these wire cutters don't even have the fingerprints of the witness. They have the fingerprints of Bomberman's boss, as the building that was bombed is one that is owned, or one that was chosen for demolition. So the boss was indeed there. Okay, if I could please call in my witness.
Look,
You may.
I am the boss.
This is the
The
boss
big
of the
boss.
demolition company that Bomberman works at. He was there when the explosion happened. Could you please discuss what you saw that day?
Well, it was roughly like 11:30 when we started it.
Oh, different time.
I think. Yes, that's what my documentation says. 11:30 we were, just getting wrapped up, and we were like, hey, we still have this one last building to tear down. So I sent this man and a couple of his pals to go tear it down. It's a big job to do that.
Interesting, very interesting.
And you tried to defuse the bomb, or not?
Well, no, I also came with them, just in case things went bad. I bring wire cutters wherever I go.
Right, right.
That's strange, but okay. That's okay.
I have evidence that I would like to present.
Okay.
Right here, I do have the witness's
Ooh.
diary that we collected from the scene. Would you like to explain the page here, which is occurring the day prior of the event, that says that the demolition shall occur the day after the event occurred?
Very interesting.
You can
Yeah,
see
I
here on
mean,
this page
Mm.
that it
Defense
says
News, yeah?
the demolition
I-
was supposed to be concluded the day after the bombing happened. Is there any answers for this?
But Your Honor, if I may.
He's very
Yeah, if you may what? Present evidence?
If I may present.
If you may present.
Nuh-uh.
God damn it!
Can we delete this card?
God damn it! I can explain this, Your Honor.
Yeah. Would you like to present some more evidence?
No, but I'd like to clear my name. This evidence was given to me by someone else. I didn't find this on my own. Didn't make it if it is fake, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, well, Mr. Prosecutor, you're not on trial. You don't need to defend yourself.
Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck. Where do I take this? It.
What's wrong, prosecutor?
I have a question for the witness.
Yes.
Now, the prior witness earlier stated that she saw multiple people wearing that exact outfit leaving the scene of the crime at the time. Would you say that all of your workers wear that outfit there?
That crew does, but not all of them. I think them all have their own personality.
Interesting, yes, interesting. I would like to present some evidence to the court.
Okay. See if I fucking care.
This expensive fursuit here was
Oh,
found
yeah.
in the defendant's home. If you don't know, Bomberman is known to be part of the furry community. And although the people seen leaving as the, what is it called? The freaking...
The demolition
The
site?
demolition was happening. We see many people wearing this outfit right here, leaving the scene. But what you don't know is on that day, Bomberman was wearing his famous fursuit, which means he never left the scene of the crime. He could have been there detonating it.
Wow.
Think on that.
Prosecutor, Your Honor, I have some evidence that could completely flip this case on its head.
You may.
You see, at the local convention that was happening across the city, if I may, it shows a thread. Don't mind the victim part of it. There are no victims.
I don't know if I'm supposed to not mind that. I mean,
Don't
I'm
mind
a
it.
judge.
I knew that at some of these
It's
cards.
of the defendant's suit.
This
That
is
was
the
later
guesses.
in the day. The convention was later in the day, and there was a thread of the defendant's suit found at the convention.
Well, I would like to make a claim, Your Honor. What's stopping him from detonating the bomb and then walking to the event if it happened later in the day? Is
That's a good question.
the judge having a seizure?
Never mind. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Hey, don't do that. Can you repeat what you just said again?
Me?
Yeah.
If the threat of the fursuit was seen at the event, later in the day, what's stopping him from detonating the bomb and then going to the convention?
Because the witness never saw them leave the place.
Fuck. Damn it. Shit.
They never saw them leave the demolition site.
Give me a second to think.
Coffee, Cheetos, chicken.
Objection! I would like to present evidence,
Chicken.
Your Honor!
Okay.
This is my last piece of evidence. No, it's not. This is my second to last. This here, is evidence that a second party was, seen at the event there. Now, I didn't mention this beforehand, but Bomberman does let his friend borrow his fursuit from time to time, so I would like to go back on my prior claim. Maybe he wasn't wearing the fursuit when detonating the bomb, but that would explain the fur thing seen at the convention, because he was lending his fursuit to his friend. Think on that.
So are you suggesting Bomberman was not wearing a fursuit at the time of the crime at all? Or that he just simply, his friend returned the fursuit to him, and then he committed the crime?
He was not wearing it at the time of the crime, Your Honor, is my claim.
Interesting.
What are you staring at me for?
Your Honor, if I may present my last piece of evidence.
You man, 1 second.
All these arguments from the prosecutor are false. Let's just gonna be real with you.
All of them.
But if they were correct, they wouldn't even be valid because he does play Valorant.
Oh shit!
Anything that he's saying.
Interesting.
You're a valid player? I gotta get out of here.
God damn it.
10,000 hours. Okay? In the last year. I mean, how could you believe a man that plays that much?
That is interesting, but I mean, I will say that does sound like ad hominem.
Your Honor, I
Your Honor, you
resign.
clearly don't understand the significance of that.
I have nothing to say about this. I resign, Your Honor.
Hmm. Wow. Attorney, would you also say you resign?
As I can present no more evidence, I also would like to resign.
Would either of you like to make your closing statements?
People of the jury, even though Bomberman even though I may be a Valorant player, that does not dismiss that this man here was placed at the scene of the crime and wasn't at a furry convention, even though he owns a fursuit. And, I really don't know where this case went, but it's obvious this man is a terrorist. You can see it in his fucking eyes, so please make the correct decision here.
Your Honor and the jury. This man has no reason to be a terrorist. He's a demolitionist. He's great at the job. What reason would he have to blow up random places? He was also placed at the event afterwards, which would completely disprove the prosecutor's witness. I think it's fairly clear. I rest my case.
Well, I'll say this Bomberman fellow sounds like a stand-up guy, and even if he does have a name that unfortunately does make him seem like he could be a domestic terrorist, I think I think you're just profiling him in an unfair way, Mr. Prosecutor, and I do not think he did this crime. I was really not guilty.
Very well then. That was an interesting case.
Lawyer.
I will say, even though you did get a not guilty verdict, it changed. For the longest time, The poll was 100% yes, he was a terrorist.
I voted yes, he
Undoubtedly.
was a terrorist.
Undoubtedly. Okay,
I
I'm the
wouldn't
witness
know.
now, right?
I'm defense. We need to do like an actual murder case because that seems
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for
yeah.
a murder case specifically.
Henry. Oh wait, let me edit
I
the
don't
cards
know.
real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna edit the cards. What were the two that were like? It was something in the defendant's, something owned by the defendant. Oh, threat of the
I think
victim's
the cards
clothes.
were okay.
Victim-
Like, why can't you have a threat of the victim's clothes? That's fine. Like,
Well,
that
it
could
can
be-
just be anyone's clothes is the thing. You can like connect it.
Oh,
to-
threat of someone's clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
It
and
was the
then
thread and what was it? What was the other one?
I can't remember.
Unreliable testimony.
Right. Thank you. Is close friends with someone in the courtroom.
And then there's one more, right?
Okay. I'm pretty sure those are all of them.
Those are the two that were.
Okay, let's run another game. Alright, you guys can join again. Let's do the castle again. For one
It was
more
good. I
round.
like these cards.
These cards are funny. I like how some of them counteract each other. It's like
Naa is really powerful, but
Nuh-uh is
That's
powerful,
fine.
but you gotta know when to use it. Oh wait, let me end the poll too.
because you want to use it on what you think is the strongest piece of evidence.
So far, 2 for 2. The jurors have picked the opposite of what the judge has picked. So that's cool.
I think the jury is quite unreliable, but
Maybe.
They're good.
Oh, you're unmuted again.
Good people. Oh my god.
also we can mute people in game too.
Yeah.
Well, but if we use like the voice chat thing, it's like so laggy.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but we could just like
I-
mute everyone else, so in case we do start talking, then we just wouldn't hear.
Ready up, guys.
Oh, freak!
Yeah, so if you want to do
Oh,
a
these-
murder trial this time, Henry, I think everybody's wanting that.
Yeah.
Murder would be cool,
Oh.
technically.
Interesting. We seem to have changed outfits. Here. You wearing something different? You missed.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ow.
Read these. Witness, please read these.
Yes, sir. I wish you could actually like send
Ooh.
paper airplane notes. That would be funny.
Yeah, it's just
That would be
paper
funny.
airplanes
That
are
would be a funny.
unreliable.
That would be a funny use for the
But
paper
swaying
airplanes.
it to someone else would be
Yeah.
really funny.
I wish you could view when you're the witness. I wish you could view your notes and like write notes and shit. Also, I wish you had more note page. Like more than one page.
I have not used the notes a single time.
I always run out of space.
I use it sometimes as the judge.
I always use it as the judge, and I always run out of space.
Prosecutor Big Spaghetti is about to make his big hit in the realm of Guilty as Sock.
Guilty Gear.
Strive. We've had some pretty interesting cases today.
Yeah.
We indeed have.
A personal favorite of mine was the Germa.
Germa was pretty good.
Ow, I just hit myself.
I'm a pretty darn good lawyer, I think, honestly.
You pretty are.
How many cases have I lost?
Oh, you can zoom in the right click. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. I should be using that for stream, make things look more interesting.
Guys, am I going crazier with the paper airplanes? If you like flick down before you throw it, it like goes up.
It
more.
very
Random.
much does.
And then like you flick up and it goes down, kind of. It's interesting. There's more to it than I realize. What happens if you flick it in a direction?
Intuitive. Whoa! It like kind of flips around. Intuitive paper airplane physics. I just like
Okay.
deflected yours midair.
Flicking in directions doesn't seem to do much, or like left and right.
Interesting. All right. I'm liking this
Okay.
one.
All rise for your king. Order in this goddamn court.
The order it's orderful. It's so much order in here.
Prosecutor, please mute your mic.
Why? I didn't do that. Okay.
We are here today. Trial of Rainbow. Prosecutor, could you please list the charges?
Rainbolt, for years, has been running a business. Attorney, do not do that at me. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
I didn't do anything.
Fuck. Rainbolt has been running a lucrative hitman business for several years, using his geoguessr skills to plan murders worldwide. That's yeah.
Of course.
Why did I get set?
I see your reasoning. Defense, could you please
You on it?
your opening statement?
These are baseless accusations. There is not even a motive as to why Rainbow would want to do this
Well,
kind
it's
of business.
lucrative.
He makes plenty of money.
It's lucrative.
He makes plenty of money off of his own thing.
You
I
may
think
think
the-
Streaming
that.
business.
You
I
may
think the
think he makes
prosecution
money off
should
of YouTube and
elaborate more
Twitch,
on
but really, he makes his money from this business. The YouTube thing is only a way to launder his money.
There's
From his
so
hitman
many
business.
paper
Would
airplanes.
anyone like to bring in a witness to prove their points? Prosecutor or defense?
I would like to call him my witness.
You may, prosecutor. You may.
This is a little girl whose mother
she
was
smoking?
sadly murdered. She's smoking. That's kind of. You're too young for that. Well, she does have a lot of trauma due to her mother being murdered by Rainbow's hitman business.
Oh, good. The new advertisements are working. Yes.
Okay. That's interesting.
What did you say, Your Highness? What?
I will give testimony now.
Yes, you may give testimony.
My mother taken in the middle of the night. I wake up to rustle noise. I wake up to mad rustle noise. I look over. It's this man stranglehold on my mother. Very clear as day. I see his face. Yes.
This man, right here.
Yes, I can see many features look recognized. That is all, Your Honor.
Was he wearing the same clothes that night as he is today?
No, these are orange jumpsuits. This has nothing to do with clothes.
Well, you could see part of his clothes within the mask.
I think it's reasonable to believe someone change clothes day to day, but this does look similar outfit.
I think this little girl is the most reasonable witness we've ever had.
That seemingly is correct. The prosecutor seems to have gone deaf for a moment. I don't
I'm sorry,
know.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Of course. This does seem
well,
quite interesting. I mean, a witness watching this man strangle her mother.
That is right.
Yeah, and while most of the murders done by Mr. Rainbolt were not a personal thing done by him specifically, some of them were. Yeah, you see, Rainbow had a personal beef with this little girl's mother.
Personal beef.
I
in
would
the
like to
Middle
present some
Ages.
evidence.
Yes, you may.
I didn't even get to cross-examine the witness.
I think you'll get to that.
A concert ticket
Ooh.
from 1995. Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Torn to shreds. You might notice.
I forgot to select the cards. I was
Torn
like,
to shreds.
I was like, that is not my
whatever.
card. It's fine.
Torn to shreds by this victim's mother after she refused to go to a concert with Mr. Rainbow.
Interesting. Defense, do you have any questions for the witness?
Yes. Now, you said that your mother was strangled to death, yes?
Yes, very strangled.
I have a piece of evidence found on the scene that I believe would disprove this. If I may present it.
Oh, of course, sorry.
Do you see this empty empty wine bottle?
Yes, see, very eyes.
Have you seen this bottle often?
No,
With your mother
very.
drinking it?
Oh. My mother was very alcoholic, drink many wine, yes.
I believe it is reasonable to assume that this bottle has something to do with the death, not Mr. What's his name again? Rainbow.
Sure.
But do not believe that the victim was strangled to death.
How did you bring up how you believe they die, or was I
yeah.
just not paying attention?
Alcohol poisoning.
Of course. Okay.
I would like to present some evidence that definitively disproves this outrageous claim. Worn out duct tape. And when I say worn out, I mean stretched thin. I mean it was wrapped around the victim's neck tragically.
Objection, Your Honor.
Friction.
That's not possible, Your Honor. As
Yes, defense.
if it was used as a murder weapon, it would still disprove the witness's testimony, as they said their hands were on the victim's neck, not a piece of duct tape.
My God.
Excuse me, this is semantics. I mean, Rainbolt made a makeshift choking device and then used his hands to wrap it around the victim's neck. To add, it was very late in the night, and to a child who was there and was just seeing this in the dim lighting with all the stress, it could have very easily looked like just hands. This
Very
is irrelevant.
true. Very Sigma, very true.
Witness, did you hear any tape noises, perhaps, during
Well,
the incident?
Now that I recall, I guess there was a significant tearing sound before the event occurred that woke me from my
I thought that was me.
slumber.
Okay, so that technically
Exactly.
does place you, defense, at the crime scene, but we will ignore that.
It places me at the crime scene?
No, it places the defense at the crime scene. If therefore welcomes the witness. Would anyone like to present evidence, or shall we bring in the defense's witness?
I have one more piece of evidence, a photo from inside the home.
Of course.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry.
Now, it is a bit blurry, but as you can see, from this separate angle, you can see that Rainbolt's hands are not on the victim's neck, but merely her shoulder.
What?
Do you feel like that's how you strangle someone? No. Not at all.
May I ask who this picture was taken by?
A security camera inside of the house.
Oh, of course. Okay. Thank you.
That's why it's so blurry, because security cameras are awful.
That is very true.
Prosecutor, do you have any rebuttals against this? photo? Because it seems to.
Well, I'll
Um,
say, it is entirely possible that Rainbolt's hands would have been on the victim's shoulder, because as previously established in this court, his hands were not directly on the victim's neck. They were, using the ends of the duct tape to strangle her.
Well,
So from a security camera footage, it may have appeared that way. But that does not mean that she was not being choked by the defendant. Oh, look at
Interesting.
me, I muted. Sorry.
Interesting. When the defense comes back, I think it would be applicable to bring in their witness.
Oh, that was right into the jury. I hit one of them. I didn't know you could even do that. I thought it was like making me not allowed to do it.
How do you, as a
it's
witness, how
not-
do you go back to your original seat?
I can
You can't.
whack you to
Yeah, they
it.
just they
Oh.
take me back.
I don't know that.
You're not allowed to leave.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to bring in my witness.
Of course, of course.
Hello. I'm movie producer.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Defense, could you explain their relation to the accusations and the crime?
Well, you see, near the scene of the actual murder of the little girl's mother, there was a movie being produced by this man. And he would have definitely, seen something, considering he was, from what he told me, associated with Mr. Rainbolt. Would you like to give your testimony of the time that happened?
Hello. Yes.
Interesting.
We were filming my new action movie, Awesome Men Buff 3000, during the time of the event around the same neighborhood. And as we were filming in this little site, we did see a man similar to this structure here walking over and entering the victim's house on that night.
This,
It sounds like to prove my point.
But may I add, I forgot I was playing for the defense. But may I add that he did leave moments later, and this was before the given time of death. I did see him exit that house before the given time of death.
witness, was he holding any objects with him, perhaps made of tape?
I don't remember seeing anything in his hands.
Interesting. Defense, would you like to bring out more, or prosecutor, do you have any?
Yeah, I would
questions or
like to
riddles?
bring out a piece of evidence.
I completely forgot I was playing for the defense.
Of course.
I almost screwed
prosecutor.
that. I almost screwed us over.
You may present.
There is no way that this witness could have been at the scene of the crime because he was on probation for a reckless driving offense.
Well, okay, you
Yeah.
got me. Maybe I didn't have my license, but I still did make my way down to the set. What am I supposed to do? I'm a famous director, baby. I gotta get the big bucks. It's not my fault that maybe I didn't have my license at the time.
Witness, could you explain how they this still could have been seen without a car to reach the crime scene?
Well, I did violate my probation a little bit to drive down to the scene. But, as I said, I'm a big rich movie director, so I don't think it means much.
That
I'm
is in
bringing you
character
in
for
for
a
a
big
later
rich
date.
movie director.
Take this! A clock. The clock in your car that tells the time completely stopped, indicating what? Your car did not work. The court had shut it down during the time of your probation. So even if you were to want to violate your probation, there's no way you could have driven to the scene of the crime.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. I just remembered. My buddy Tony actually drove me down. You see, he's the main actor in Big Buff Hot Men 3000 or whatever the movie was called. So he did drive me down.
Witness.
He did drive me down to the studio where we shot our scene and where I did see the defendant.
I would like to present another piece of evidence that would place my my client away from the crime scene when the murder happened. This losing lottery ticket was bought around the same time by my defendant as that mother was murdered.
Are there
Around
perhaps
the same time doesn't mean shit.
It's
do you
like a
have records
pile.
of this
God.
purchase?
There's a pile of.
There's so many.
I had this
The FPS is much lower than it was at the start of the trial.
No, Your Honor, I do not. But I do have this this opened package.
May I ask what the what significance the package has?
Probably was in what was the lottery ticket was in.
Interesting,
What?
interesting.
You bought a lottery
Prosecutor?
ticket over the internet? It is absurd to claim that the defendant bought a lottery ticket and it came in a whole package like that. Doesn't make any sense.
You guys are making your claims while just throwing shit. This is the fucking worst courtroom I've ever seen.
I mean, need I say more?
Biggest kangaroo
Why would a
court
single
ever.
lottery ticket come in a package? And how would the lottery ticket be able to be dated? We don't know that when he received the package, he immediately opened it. We don't know if he could have
Interesting.
opened it on the day and then went and did the crime anyway. There's just not enough information here.
And the only evidence I am seeing does point to him being at a crime scene, albeit not with any tape. Would anyone like to present
Well-
their final piece of evidence?
Well, we did hear from the little girl that he had the tape. And this witness was not even at the crime scene, so there's no one who didn't see him with tape.
Of course, my apologies. Would any
Well-
last pieces of evidence like to be presented?
No,
I
Your
would like to
Honor.
present one more thing.
Yes, you may. Prosecution.
A scary mask found at the defendant's house. And now, I am not claiming that he used this in this particular crime, but you know that he did run a lucrative hitman business, and this was the mask he used. This was a mask that his hired hitman used to go kill people. It was their disguise. It was their signature disguise. And finding him at his house like this just definitively proves that.
Defense, do you have any final thoughts on this? Because
No, Your Honor.
it's seeming more clear cut than ever before. Alright, do you feel as like to do your closing statements?
I'm too busy throwing paper airplanes. The attorney may go first.
Yeah, we're both attorneys.
You may
People
go
of the
first.
jury, the prosecution has
They're like
tried
jostling.
to, using hearsay evidence and pieces of tape that could potentially not even have been used as a murder weapon. We don't know what it was specifically used for. To place my client at the scene of the crime. It's not even. We don't even know whether he was the one to actually do it himself. They've just said that he was there, not that he did it. Basically.
Well, you did claim earlier in the court, may I add, that a security camera footage, and you said this, was found showing that the defendant was
A
there.
blurry photo showing that it wasn't a strangulation. Strangulation?
But you would say this is an
You could
irrelevant piece of
hardly-
evidence.
You could hardly tell if it was actually my client because it's someone of a similar build. As my witness said earlier, it was somebody of a similar build. He's walking into the house.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and your honor, it's worth noting that the attorney has changed his claim about 3 times during this court. First, there was, oh yeah, this is a blurry photo showing that while the defendant was here, he just had his hands on his shoulders, and now you can't even see what's going on in the photo at all. There's just no way to know. And
Of course.
for all of these inconsistencies in the trial, and for the the only evidence pointing to Mr. Rainbolt doing this crime, it's just there's no way you can say he didn't do it.
May I ask the jury's thoughts on this?
Yes, sorry, this is the bailiff. The jury has determined with a 2/3 vote that Rainbolt is guilty, but now it's up to you.
It's worth
Sir
noting
Judge.
I accidentally voted guilty. Oh, and I was even. There it goes.
Yes, we're on a 50-50 vote, so it's up to you,
Well, with
dear
an
judge.
undecided jury, I will say that the evidence is connecting the defendant to the crime scene more and more, and I will have to say that he is guilty.
That honestly,
Exactly.
that one could have gone either way. I feel like that one, that one was like
Yeah.
not very solid either way. I do think my cards are better.
I agree, yeah.
I sorry, I forgot to
one
change the
more,
deck.
one more game, and then I'm probably.
Hi, Ash.
All right, yeah.
I think I want to be prosecuted. No, I'll be judge.
Henry's arguments were more
One or two-
convincing. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Griffin.
One, maybe two more games, then I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like 2 is good.
Oh my god, Ash is in New York?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get over here,
Understand.
witness.
Of a big apple.
Get over here, you dang witness. Come witness this.
Guys, don't freaking dude, that scared the fuck out of me, man.
This is what I get for not rigging the vote. Stop.
Look at my screen for it.
Did we not do the paper in the stuff?
It's really funny, man.
They were jostling in the center of the room.
It's like a funny visual.
Hello, defendant. Hello, judge.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That wasn't towards you, might I add.
I know, but it's a good gesture. Interesting walls.
This is gonna be,
Interesting walls.
this is gonna be an oh, interesting.
Oh well, you know, at least he's not a creep.
Okay. This is
Prosecution
interesting.
opening statements.
It's actually defending yourself. It's very ironic.
We'll just pretend
I
that
You were just actually defending yourself.
I don't like.
you're just defending yourself.
I don't like looking over into my face.
It's basically just a mirror.
Yeah, no, you are just straight up defending yourself in this.
I mean, even your
No,
character
I-
looks like you.
You're
Hey,
on,
come on.
ladies,
You
gentlemen.
don't even know that's AJ. That could be.
Can you shut that guy up, please?
I am here today to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the defense, who is the defendant who is representing themselves seemingly, don't know if this is clonery or what,
This guy isn't even a real lawyer.
that they are in fact a bad streamer and a weirdo.
My chat is fucking. Sorry. I would like to make my opening statement. Look at this guy. This is a lovable oaf right here. How can he be a weirdo if he's just so dang lovable, you know?
You're talking about yourself here.
And another thing, how can this guy be a bad streamer if he streams somewhat regularly all the time and talks with his chat? And he plays pretty cool games too, so I don't see how he could be a very bad streamer in that case. I resign, Your Honor.
Would either side like to bring out a witness or evidence proving it one way or another? Your head is tweaking out there.
Why is my head tweaking?
It was tweaking the fuck out.
Your Honor,
Henry's jerking it.
I would like to present a little bit of evidence to get a nice baseline of just why he's a weirdo. We clearly see that this is the defendant's trusty copy of Sonic Unleashed.
Damn it.
Okay, which I mean, it's pretty weird to take a copy of a Sonic game anywhere you go. But I also found inside of the case, this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Uh,
that is quite weird. What explanation could there possibly be for having that within a Sonic game case that you bring everywhere?
That is very strange. Defendant, what do you have to say about this?
I would like to present evidence, please. Did you happen to check fingerprints on that condom? Because if you would have, you would have realized that they are not my defendant's fingerprints, but in fact someone else's. We didn't find a direct match yet, but we have found out that they do not match the defendants here. Weirdly enough, the fingerprints on the case are his. It's just not the condom. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
Your Honor, could I please, if I may, present evidence?
Strange fellow.
I have here, Detective Yoko,
Shit.
okay, who has talked with forensics, and he has seen that they did not do a thorough job of looking at the fingerprints.
Fuck, he is Detective
Okay,
Yoko.
it was a really rushed job,
I feel like
Your Honor,
if they-
so they don't know exactly.
I'm
if-
sorry.
you
May
can't
I
fully
speak
trust
on
these
this,
results.
please?
that's objection, but yeah.
Objection, Your Honor. We do know that Mr. Yoko and the prosecutor here have a very, very good relationship
Ooh.
together. So how can we trust that Mr. Yoko wasn't just altering things to make the prosecutor here look better? Think on that.
That is a good point,
Well, I'd like to.
Prosecutor Hampstead. What do you have to say about that?
I'd like to bring in my witness, please.
Right
Who
away.
I am not connected to in any way, other than for this case. This is a movie producer.
I'm a movie producer. I produce the movies.
He really knows how to produce movies, and he knows what makes a good stream or not. Could you
I
please
know.
talk about what you've seen from watching the defendant's streams previously?
Oh, they're so fucking boring. He's always having issues. The latency it's too high on the streams. He's always on fucking it sucks. Nothing good about them.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Your Honor?
Interesting, compelling argument. That's for sure.
Your Honor, can I please question the witness here?
You may do your cross-examination, yes?
Yes. So, you do say here that the defendant is very poor at streaming because the quality is bad, yes?
I also, you like Five Nights at Freddy's too much.
Alright, well, now you're adding on to your testimony. I would like to present evidence to the court, please. You see, these wire cutters here were used to cut certain wires inside of the defendant's computer and unjustly make his streams worse, crashing a lot and just being very, very slow when they shouldn't be. So someone is sabotaging my defendant's streams. It's not his fault that his streams are bad.
Your Honor, if I may present evidence.
Give me a second.
Of course.
Fucking Chad is thinking
I
about
can
every.
completely disprove
Chad is
the
taking this very
defendant
seriously.
or the defendant's setup being messed with because he plays Valorant. Okay? He
Ooh.
wants
like
high
every
FPS for
every case.
Valorant. If his computer is not running properly, he would fix it. Okay? Because he would lose ranked matches. Okay? You know how much that means to Valorant players.
I don't. I play TF2.
Your Honor, I would like to call an objection to that and present some evidence. You see, it is not he who plays Valorant, but his split personality. You see, my defendant here has a split personality that really loves Valorant and really just really loves Valorant. So how can he be weird if it's not truly him who's playing the game?
An interesting argument.
Think on that.
What do you have to say about that, Prosecutor Neon Hamster 124?
Well, I would like to present a piece of evidence.
Goodness, you're always so needy.
I apologize. Now you say it's the split personalities. Okay. Then how can you explain that both split personalities, they do have different accounts, they both have the exact same search history? Very strange search history. Very, very
I didn't-
strange.
All right.
Both personalities.
Okay, I would like to present my last piece of evidence, Your Honor.
I don't see why not. But I would like to see another witness
So much
come out.
Sonic.
Oh, well, shit, yeah, I didn't call my witness ever. Yeah, actually, bring my witness to the stand just to make my claim a little bit more. Here we go. This is the witness, the defendant's grandmother here. Hello, Granny. Good to see you. Now, I can't directly disprove the claims about the search history, but think about this. My defendant is a furry, and as we know, furries are very awesome. I think the jury will like that.
I'm just a grandmother. I don't know what I know. I don't know anything about that.
Yep, good job, Granny. See?
Thanks.
Your Honor, if I might add, the witness is the defendant's grandmother. It does seem like a conflict of interest. Just
Objection.
bringing it up, I cannot present evidence anymore.
I'm neutral on my grandchild.
The witness being the defendant's grandmother has nothing to do with this because she has no bias because she doesn't
think there
even
clearly is
she has
bias.
Alzheimer's. She has Alzheimer's. She doesn't even remember him.
I'm not actually his grandmother.
See? I told you.
And I have
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Well,
They're not a reliable witness at all.
well,
They have all-
I don't have
Objection.
Alzheimer's.
I agree with the prosecution on that point.
objection.
Adopted.
The Alzheimer's only comes in once every month.
Do
Like,
you have any evidence to back that up?
well, not on me, Your Honor, but if
Your Honor, for all we know, even if that is true, this is the one day of the month. Okay? This witness is completely unreliable.
God
I
damn
rest
it,
my case.
I also rest my case. Stop hitting me.
I shall leave it up to the jury once their votes is cast.
Right. I'll give it a little
wait for them to
longer.
catch up.
Right now, it's looking like the jury is 67% is saying not guilty right now.
Interesting.
I don't know if.
Should really wait till we say for them to vote. Or you should just wait to put the poll.
Yeah, I guess I should have done that, huh? Wait till the end. How? Ooh, Canadian casserole brings up a good point for the prosecutor if you want to pull that out.
What is it?
What are you throwing at me?
He has glasses, therefore he's weird. Oh, Gaussian.
What the?
Everyone in the court got too distracted by the paper airplanes to continue the case.
Yeah, the
Good
jury
word.
is still saying not guilty.
Can I go back to the stand so I can throw paper airplanes?
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Judge.
that one. Well, I'm going to close the poll then.
Interesting.
Your Honor, I feel I brought
Oh
up
shit,
many
50-50.
great
No, that's
points
the wrong one.
to prove the guiltiness of the defendant. And I just
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Well,
Did you mean to do that?
I'm guilty.
I was looking at Ryan. I was like, I want to interrupt him.
Womp
again.
womp.
Oopsies.
What does this say right here? Shouted, "I'm untouchable" right before taking a yogurt cup to the face. What the hell?
A furious old lady. But grandma?
Well, I was guilty. Do you want to do one more?
One
Are we-
more.
alright.
I'm gonna be prosecuted.
One more. One more time.
Gonna be okay.
I think some of my arguments were.
That's-
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Daft Punk song.
No, yeah, it's not even. Doesn't even go like that. One more time. We're
Luckily, we
gonna
had a very
Celebrate.
biased. Luckily, we had a very biased jury.
Mhm. A very biased witness on the defense's side,
Yeah.
I might say.
Also,
the
it's also
prosecutor
completely
was pretty
useless.
biased. I feel like everyone at the court was pretty biased, but whatever.
was
Death,
biased.
death sentence. Well,
The prosecutor was biased.
I'm sorry, guys. I guess this is gonna be the last stream you see from me. Apparently, I'm getting the death sentence.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god, that's so funny, bro. My picture coming out of nowhere. Oh wait, shit. I forgot to ready up. I was distracted. Come on, guys, let's ready up.
Do I need to ready up?
Yeah,
Sorry. Just give me
and
give
we
me a
need
second,
Henry
just give me a second.
too. Oh wait, let me change the map.
Gonna celebrate. Oh yeah.
Maybe I should have just gone all in on weirdo. I shouldn't even have listed being a bad streamer.
Yeah. Who do I do as my?
Who did that?
No, I need someone else. I need.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But you didn't.
Hey! Don't throw things at me or I will be hit by a things.
I'm sorry, you're Cybernus. I'm sorry for insulting you, Cybernus.
It's okay.
Oh, I didn't say it, but I know exactly what to do.
But could you read this, please?
Um,
Whoa! Oh my god! I'm so full.
Order in the court. God damn.
Order in the food court.
How many paper airplanes can we throw into the jury?
It's like
Can
a
we get that
game.
spilling over the edge? That's the goal this time.
You can throw paper planes out into space through that window.
why aren't any
yeah.
of my photos working?
Are they just showing up as
I
white?
tried to throw it out the
Yeah.
window, but it like homed
Yeah, I
into
don't
the
know.
prosecutor. Do they have
I
like
do
homing?
this
Oh my god, they do have homing. I didn't even notice.
What they do?
What do they do?
Yeah, I feel like they like home at people. They do. Oh my god.
No, they
don't.
just curve.
They curve really
but, like-
weirdly. They curve really badly.
If I throw it in between the prosecutor and the witness, it goes completely straight. But if I throw it like close to the prosecutor, okay, that's how it curves away. Sometimes it'll like it'll only curve if you're throwing it at someone. It'll either curve
What
towards
happens
them
if
or
I
away
throw it
from
into the bright white light?
Where'd it go? I didn't see it. Who's that? I don't know who the actor
The
is.
picture
Okay.
doesn't work.
That's unfortunate. It wasn't if it was like for all of them. I'll send the picture in VC chat, I guess.
Who's Akrid? I don't
Dom
know.
just gave a very late rigged. Alright, I'll wait to get the I'll wait to get the jury's vote this time. I'll wait to post.
Yeah.
What
That's Akrid.
animal
Alright,
creature is
Okay.
that?
All
Yeah,
rise,
dog.
all rise for the court. We are here to look at the accused Akrid, accused of the crime of killing Mr. Von Bon John. Prosecutor, I think you would like to make your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. You see, Akrid was. What am I saying? Hold on, I didn't think of anything. Akrid was spotted at me scene right after Mr. Von John was found dead. There's blood on his hands. Mr. John's blood.
I
I
can't
believe it's
tell me
without a
what this
shadow of a
thing- like,
doubt.
what is this?
It's a.
And the defense?
I gotta look up who Akrid is. I see the picture, but it's not telling me much.
I guess a big guy.
Like what? Bill, like, can you tell me, like, is this character's personality relevant?
Not really, no, I guess because actually it could be.
Okay.
They're like basically an animal.
Okay. Are they like a evil? Do they
Yes,
attack
she
you?
is hot.
I mean, they're like a player character, so
Oh,
They're
okay.
chill.
Okay.
They're low-key chill like that.
they're an animal, so you know.
Who is Mr. Von Bon John? Oh my
It's a
god.
random fucking name I chose.
Why is the president here?
A beautiful, glorious creature like Akrid would never do something like this. This is, yeah, that's what I think too. I didn't mean to do that, but that's so true. This is just simply absurd, and you know, there's no reason that Akrid would ever do something like this.
I have a piece of evidence I would like to
Very well.
show. The detective of this case, Detective Yolko, Jesus. He found DNA of the accused on the victim's body.
Ooh,
What do you have to say about that?
interesting.
That's wrong.
Oh,
That's all you got?
is that no evidence?
What's no? I do have some evidence here. If I can take a look, and I can if I could take a look.
This is gonna be the worst case.
If I could take a look.
Sorry, I was distracted. What did you say, Mr. Yoko? What did he do? What did he do?
He found your defendant's DNA on Mr. Von John's body.
Oh. No. Yeah, I would like to present this mysterious slime.
What about it?
This slime was covering the victim's body, and there is no way DNA extraction could have been done.
Ooh, that's an interesting claim.
It's as simple as that.
What do you have to say about this, prosecutor?
I think I can explain what exactly that slime is. If I can present some evidence.
Oh, yes. Go right ahead.
A simple bottle of invisible ink. It is
Ooh.
used up after all. And it seems to be the right consistency.
Right, yes. That would explain the
There's
liquid.
no reason.
Excuse
no
me,
reason
I
to
will
use
have
physical
order in my
ink to
court.
this
We will not be throwing paper balls around in here. Do I make myself clear?
If I could I also bring a witness onto the stand?
You
Your Honor?
may.
No, wait, that was lunch.
This man saw the crime happen. From what he has told me, he has seen the crime happen.
The
He is
president?
the one that reported it. Yeah, apparently. It's fucking crazy.
Yes, I
Wow.
saw the crime happen. I am also the president. I think you all know. I saw that rabid animal tear the poor
Wow.
Mr. Von John to shreds. I saw him. He was purple. He was purple. Big purple dog. Big purple alien creature. Tearing the victim to
Purple
shreds.
Dog.
Yes, well,
Very
people
interesting.
tend to call him dog, you know.
Yeah.
Very recognizable, though. I couldn't think of anyone else who would be. I mean, no one else is purple, so.
It's a very interesting claim there. Does the defense have anything to dispute it?
I don't think you saw Akrid at all. But
What?
I do think you saw a big purple dog. Wait, what's the freaking thing's name?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
I think you saw an unrelated big purple creature.
I didn't mean to flip everyone off.
Barney. from fucking whatever it's called, from Barney.
Whoa!
There is no reason clothes would be at the scene because neither Mr. Von Bon John nor Ackred wear clothes. Only Barney does sometimes.
Why doesn't Mr.
You know, I did think it was weird that the victim wasn't wearing anything.
Why is the victim not wearing clothes?
It's just the thing, he doesn't wear any clothes.
Interesting. Do you have anything to say about this claim, prosecution?
If they had more
Well, of
claws.
course he would be wearing clothes. He's a furry, after all.
Ah,
Mm.
so you're saying that
No, I'm
thread
not-
of clothing came from a fursuit?
Of course,
Yeah.
it's not that suit. Yes,
Interesting, interesting.
Be
absolutely.
Victim's
Super
suit.
expensive.
Victim suit. So that explains.
Is that what tax dollars are being spent on
And
these
it is
days?
a very
Jeez.
expensive suit, so I can see why it would have been stolen from the victim after he was murdered. Interesting. Alright, well, what does the defense have to say about this?
It's just repeatedly hitting with him.
Oh!
Well, shit.
Yep.
Unless there was no suit.
That fursuit is not made out of fur at all. You know, there's no
Yeah.
cloth even going on.
It was,
It's made out of paper mache. It
it
would
was
have
a figment of our
disintegrated instantly.
imagination. Wow. I can't believe you would bring paper mache fursuits into my court, Mr.
I'm sorry.
Prosecution. Well, does anyone else have anything to say with the president at the stand?
I am not a crook.
Thank you, Mr. Nixon.
Oh god, it's fucking Nixon. Please get this man out of here.
Alright, let's swap
I
over
have
to the
relations
next
with that woman.
defense's witness here.
God damn.
Stop throwing shit.
Nom. Nom.
I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
Defense. Are you gonna introduce your witness here?
Yeah, I would like to do that. This witness the male woman who, patrols the halls where Mr. Von John was supposedly killed by Ackred. And from my knowledge, she did not see any such thing.
I asked you what?
You did not see any such thing, is that right? Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, no, I saw no. No, no such things. I was waiting for him to come out of his room, so I could give his mail. There was no Ackred. I didn't see any Ackreds around.
Interesting claims. Well, what does the prosecution have to say about this?
So what you're saying, ma'am, is that you didn't even go into the room where the murders happened, and in fact the door was closed?
Well, the door is locked. Yes,
Oh,
I knocked and
Interesting.
he said, "Give me a moment," yet he never came out.
so the victim's voice was heard, huh?
Did you hear anything else, ma'am?
No, I did not.
Well,
No. Although I do need my hearing aids. I forgot them at home that day.
What?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
Prosecution, what do you... what does this have to do with anything?
I have some floor plans of the building. Shows that the walls would also be too thick to even hear a scream through them. The door would be the only way to hear it.
Interesting.
I don't know why Mr. Von Bon John had soundproof walls, but you know.
Yes, that's a very interesting proposition brought to the courtroom. What does the defense have to say about this?
Yeah. Whatever you say, buddy. The murder weapon found at the scene, covered in a mysterious red liquid, not blood, because that would be identifiable. My theory, and I think this is quite accurate, is that this was some type of mysterious slime that Ackred could not be able to leave at the scene.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So this is an acrid sludge on this here weapon.
No, it's not an accurate sledge. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not an accurate
Not an
sledge.
accurate
at all.
sledge. Yeah. All right.
Accurate sledge is green. It's not red.
Green. Of course.
Exactly. And Mr. Von John doesn't even have blood anyway.
Not anymore.
Exactly.
I guess so. I guess so. I feel so powerful with this in my hands.
I have this creepy love letter sent to the victim. Explain this. Seems to be Ackred's handwriting, and it would fit the it would give him a motive as to why he would want Von John dead.
Gasp! What does the defense have to say about this?
You actually wrote that love letter,
Oh!
Mr. Prosecutor.
Gasp!
Your fingerprints were found all over it.
And imitating
no, I did
Ackred's
not.
handwriting?
I did not.
Interesting.
No.
He's right there. So this love
He's
letter
hiding
could have
it off
been
the
used to frame Ackred. I see. What does the prosecution have to say about this? Oh, nothing, because we used all our evidence.
As the bail woman.
What?
I never saw this. I never delivered that letter to the victim, so there's no validity that even reached him. I've
Sorry.
never seen that letter in my life.
Alright, well that's something for
This
the
is-
jury to consider. I will start the poll right now. We'll see what the jury has to say about this. In the meantime, how's everyone doing in the court today? You know? It's a very lovely day out today. You can see all the stars clearly.
Mail tastes really good. You guys should try some.
Is that what you were eating when you walked up to the stand?
Yeah.
Mayo?
Mail.
Don't tell my boss.
No.
You are
I
in
can't hit the whip though.
Please don't tell my boss.
Henry's 360 move.
What's the fart? This was
0. Oh no, it's not.
Henry's so stoic.
It's so fucking McShay.
You could do like a 360. I like it. I'm just spinning her out.
Oh, the guilty seems to be. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm. Oh,
Your
gosh.
Honor, the prosecutor is not spinning nearly as well as I am.
This is a very
Fucking
valid
disgusting.
this is a very valid courtroom.
There's so much paper on the ground. I just want to auto click there. I just click paper everywhere.
That's what I was doing too.
The jury has come to no decision because it
Wait,
seems
what?
they're the jury has come. It appears we're at a 50-50, and I'm gonna be honest. I had no clue what happened during this trial, so I think that I will say this here Ackred. Looking back on the evidence, I think it's safe to say that Ackred here is not guilty.
Damn it.
Oh, whatever.
Fine, it was me. I'm the one who did it.
The salty. How many fucking people killed this guy?
Why did I say, oh, whatever? I'm like so out of it.
That was fun.
I won the case.
That was a very funny.
Yeah.
That was a very funny stream idea. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
watching, guys.
Yeah. Thanks.
That was very silly.
That was a very silly stream. Next stream, I actually don't know what my next stream would be, but I do have plans for future streams. Anyway, rigged. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.